feel you.
Yeah. Hi, guys.
Hi.
We're back. Woohoo. Welcome back to Unhinged and Unplugged.
We're your hosts, Alyssa and Tressa.
This is episode 20.
June is trying to kill us.
Clearly.
This is a milestone. We should have a birthday cake.
I feel like we should have did a special episode, but we didn't realize it was the 20th.
Yeah.
It has been.
Because June is trying to kill us.
It's been
I don't even know.
It's been 2 weeks.
I don't even know where we left off.
We haven't had an episode in 2 weeks because life happened.
Yeah. I don't even think we even had an episode before the Stanley Cups happened.
No, we didn't know that it was going to be Florida and Edmonton at that point. I think we just knew Florida was in.
I feel like this is a long time.
It's been a long time coming. It's because June has been...
What a mess.
It's been Juning.
What a mess.
Baseball.
Softball.
Hockey.
Flag football.
Cheerleading started again.
Prom.
Graduation. Life. Husbands. The pursuit of happiness. We're not... If Prozac,
no Rangers though.
No Rangers.
Everything else.
There's no Rangers.
Right. If I wasn't powered by Prozac,
I think this month has made me realize I think I need Prozac.
Yeah. Everybody needs Prozac.
Luch won her championship game.
She did.
That's exciting.
She's a softball player and she won. It's so exciting. This was her second year playing, and she didn't really play a lot last year, but whatever. I don't know. She played this year, and they thought she was a good pitcher. She tried catching, and she just stuck with it. And yeah, she pitched 2 weeks ago, and she cried the whole time. I said, Luch, this is not for you. I said, you can't just cry on the mound. But it's a lot of pressure to be a pitcher, and she never did it before. But whatever, that game didn't count. But they won, so that's great.
I'm not shocked that
She cried.
Did you put your phone on airplane mode?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Struggle here. What else? And then
we had dance competition.
Oh,
it was let's.
I forgot that even happened.
Let's take it back to that weekend because I feel like that's when
everything went downhill.
So the last weekend in May, it wasn't Memorial Day. It was the weekend after Memorial Day. The girls had dance competition. It was Alyssa's. Well, Luch, it was the second dance competition. But when I tell you everything was at one time, everything was at one time. Mm-hmm. I had to work 2 weddings in North Jersey to then drive back home to grab everybody to drive back to Central Jersey to go to dance competition. We were there on Saturday from 3 to 10:30 p.m. Mm-hmm. And then she had to be back Sunday at 7:30 a.m. I had to work another wedding. Came back at 12, picked her up from competition. We left the kids there. They weren't dancing at this point. Picked her up from competition. They had such a
long break.
They did. They had a long break. We left them. Picked her up at competition in, where were we? Somerset, New Jersey. From Somerset, drove 25 minutes to Woodbridge to meet our husbands with the little kids so that we could meet Jonathan Quick and Chris Carter.
Because, priorities.
We were there for 2 hours, maybe. We ate like we were going to the chair.
I didn't even eat anything.
You did. You
I didn't.
Nachos and fried pickles.
That's it.
We went to Woodbridge Brewing Co. And
love it there.
We were there for an hour, 2 hours tops, I think it was.
Not long.
We ran upstairs. We met Jonathan Quick.
Which was the most chaotic situation.
Chaotic.
Yeah, they have to be better.
Yeah, there were so many people. Thank God we got there early, but we met Jonathan Quick, who was a gem.
Yeah,
the sweetest
and he's
thing.
So little in person. I feel, but we
not
met him.
Little,
we
but
met him at the gala
too.
Yeah. So he's not little, but he's all tatted out. Yeah. Never I didn't think that.
No. He wished Jolie good luck, and she won her game, and she was like, it was because he wished me good luck. So now she thinks he's got to wish her good luck every single game.
Right, she's got to get his phone number.
Yeah. Chris Carter, who had a fractured
finger,
hand. I don't know. He had a big thing on his hands.
Yeah.
Who knew? Yeah. And then...
But he said he'll be ready for...
training camp.
Yeah.
So then we made our way back down the steps, which was a task in itself. It was a lot. A million people in there. We threw our stuff down on the table, paid the bill quickly. Her husband's like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. He comes back with... I posted it.
Yeah.
30,000 things of memorabilia. You went to pee. What happened here?
Ridiculous.
So then we left them. Her and I get back in my car and drive another 20
like
minutes
Miss Daisy.
back.
We're like, oh wow, this is so close. And then I was gonna say hockey's. Jolie's hockey practice was right after that, and it was literally like
Down
up
the
the
block.
road. I said, wow.
She had a game. Yeah. She had a game. So Frank took her to the game. Rob took Lucas home. Her and I jump in the car. We go 25 minutes back to Somerset to watch the next dance, sit around and wait for awards, and come home. And I literally sat down. Like, I got home and I sat down, and Frank was like, what's the matter? I'm like, what's the matter? I haven't been here since Friday night.
Yeah, that's how I felt. Yeah.
And then I asked him to do laundry for me. You think you could do the laundry? I'm literally not going to be home. Well, why can't you just do it when you get home? At 8:30 p.m. on Sunday night?
Yeah, it wasn't good because like you want to just get yourself together on a Sunday, and I feel like we were just I really was there since 7:30 in the morning, like. And
there was no getting
it just
anything.
was crazy. And there are people that are crazy there. We had to get a table. Let me just tell you that.
It's a very
small place.
It's like a gymnasium at a church, I guess you would say. That's what it kind of feels like.
Center is what it's called.
Right, but it looks like, I don't know, like
a stage.
Like a Catholic school.
I don't even think
lunchroom.
there's 100 chairs,
No,
like folding chairs.
Very small.
And there's like 10 round tables in the back that have like that can seat like 10 people. So in the little bands, in the band that we have with Miss Causey, the teacher, parents were saying, okay, please try to save as many, a table for like when we get there, because we were going to be there so early. So Miss Causey was like, okay, I put like the props on the table, so I saved that seat, and her husband had like another table that was like for her on the other side. So I was the first one there, so I sat down with the props. I left the props there, and another mom that is on the team came over, and we're just talking, and then all of a sudden people that are not with us come and sit at the table. So now we're just all looking at each other, and then more people from our group started to come. Now I wasn't going to say anything to these people that were just like coming, because what am I gonna say? Like, you don't belong here? I don't know. I just, whatever.
Well, like common courtesy, like if you see people sitting at a table, be like,
can I sit here?
Are these seats taken?
Right.
Not just pop your shit down.
Yeah. So this woman and her daughter, she starts undressing her, because they were all undressing too. Like
like there's dressing rooms.
Yeah. No, I don't know. It was definitely a dance studio, and they were all in like animal print. And they were all doing that. So I don't know if they didn't get a dressing room or they didn't know there was a room.
Maybe they didn't like.
But they lit, like, I mean, I wouldn't change my daughter like on the.
No, because there's dads there too.
I don't know what happened. So anyway, the lady was at our area changing her daughter, and the woman said, you can't stay. The other woman that was like a friend of ours that was from the gym, she's like, you can't stay here. Like, you have 8 tables, which they did. They had a lot of tables with their people.
Right.
She's like, this is our only table. Get out of here. Like, so she was good. I said,
was it
good.
the studio that beat us?
I don't think so. I said, oh, good. You could be the one to reprimand them. She's like, yeah, I'm not like fucking with that. Like, it's not fair. Like, this is the only table we had, literally. Then more people came, like a family of 3, and that woman got up with her daughter, left, and the husband was sitting there with like his coffee. He got up, and then the woman that was like the person from our gym, our school, she kicked the bag. Like, I guess that was his bag, and he was standing right there. He didn't say anything. She's like, kicked it, and she's like, he's not sitting here either. So I like already,
it's like pure chaos.
Already you have to get like high blood pressure, because now you got to fight people for a table and all this stuff. And then she said, if you don't tell them to get up, they're gonna push you out. Like, they want to come sit here because they want you to leave.
Yeah, they want you to be uncomfortable.
Come on.
Now we are here for 37 hours. We need a table. That started our like downward spiral of June. Then you were at baseball every single day.
Every day, between Luciana and Lucas, every day. And it's raining every day also. Let's just add that to the mix.
Yeah, if you're from New York, if you're not from New York, I should say, it is fucking Seattle here. It has not stopped raining. We get like a Wednesday, Thursday of like beautiful sun, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, rain. Yeah. Cold, 60 degrees, raining.
Did Rob tell you that he read somewhere that it hasn't been sunny since November
of 2024.
A weekend in November. That was the last time it was sunny here. That we haven't had one sunny weekend.
Not one sunny weekend is right.
So add that to like our problematic life.
Right.
And then I had to be in.
Sitting in a baseball field. Jolie had a playoff game for football, for flag football, and it was pouring.
Which you would think that would get canceled.
No, there was no lightning and thunder, so they keep going. Pouring. So I'm standing there under an umbrella. The poor kid is sopping wet. She's freezing because refused to put a sweatshirt under her jersey. And it's a battle I wasn't fighting. I just, whatever, do you, freeze. I don't care. So soaking wet, just miserable. They lost the game. It was her last game ever with that team because she can't play co-ed because of her age now. So that was like, it was sad and whatever. And then I'm playing flag football.
Because she needed another complication in her life.
Because why not add to the chaos? And we sucked. So we got kicked out of the playoffs also in the rain on Sunday.
She sends me a picture that she fell. I'm like, that's what you deserve.
I did. I fell. I didn't fall. I did not fall.
This is what I've been telling you about.
Last Thursday, we had our last game of the season before playoffs. And this girl, I was literally in the end zone. I was so close to the end zone. This bitch comes from behind me and knocks me down. It's flag, not tackle. I said, she does that again. I'm punching her in the face. Azim was
People take this shit seriously.
We lost the fucking game. Anyway, so we're out of the playoffs. We lost. But we're going to play for the summer again, too, because why not? It was fun. You
want to ruin your summer?
No, it's once a week. Okay. What else am I doing? Okay. There's no hockey. What are we doing? And then Jalen graduates on the 24th, so she just had her 8th grade dance.
Yeah, beautiful, cute.
I cried the whole day.
You all got to see
I cried doing her hair. I cried doing her makeup. Not because I was upset, because she yelled at me the entire time.
Little adults.
Teenagers suck.
Yeah, teenagers do suck.
They suck. Really bad.
Yeah, I hate this age. Hate middle school. She's going to high school next
year. High school.
I don't know how you're doing that.
I went to high school orientation yesterday.
Oh, how was it? We didn't even talk about this.
Overwhelming.
Really? Did a lot of people go?
There was a lot of people. There's I think almost 1,000 incoming freshmen. The school is gigantic.
Did you walk around?
No. I just went. I could only stay for an hour because then Jolie had a hockey game.
How long was it?
I wasn't over when I had to leave. There are so many programs. I was so overwhelmed with information that I was just like, what? What?
That's good.
Sports, programs, this, that. There's 18 deans.
Wow.
18 guidance counselors.
Wow.
And 11,
I didn't have that in high school.
11 assistant principals. There's 4,000 kids in the whole school. It's huge. I went to Catholic school.
There was 4 guidance counselors in Richmond.
I went to Catholic school. We had 1 dean, 1 principal, 1 assistant principal.
There was more
6 teachers.
There was definitely more than 1 dean, but
it was.
I had 4 guidance counselors in Port Richmond.
But what I did was that they offer she can start taking AP courses in freshman year. So she can get ahead of her college classes freshman. I was like, that's awesome. She was like, most kids graduate with a full year of college under their belt, which I really liked. So they have 42 sports programs. They have a dance team now. That's new. So she's going to try out for that. And we'll see what happens. High school. I just graduated high school and I have a high schooler. I'm only 4 years out of high school. So I don't know how this happened.
You look great.
I know, right? I don't even have my Botox done. Gotta get on that.
It's scary.
Graduation, I'm gonna be a mess.
It really is scary. Where is she graduating? Where is it going to be? St. George?
St. George Theater. Yeah, so a bunch of us are gonna try to do BASO after or something.
Nice.
I'm gonna be a mess. I cried at the dance showcase. I was sobbing.
Oh, that was very sad. Their 8th grade dance was landslide. Very sad, and it was a very sad.
They came out
slow.
crying.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was very sad too. They just every time that they performed this in front of us, which was they did it at the
4
pep
times.
Rally.
I watched it 4 times.
They did it at the pep rally, and the pep rally was just literally moms. There wasn't even a lot of people in the gym, and they were just bawling. And then
I couldn't control myself.
They were crying the whole time.
It's sad. But my kid's a whole adult.
It was sad. Yeah.
I'm still in my 20s, and I have a 14-year-old, so I don't know how this happened.
I don't know. I don't know how you fix that.
No, you don't. Teenagers really do suck.
Yeah.
And then that June. And cheerleading ended and started all in one breath.
Yeah, we had like 2 weeks off.
2 weeks?
Was
What
it
2 weeks did we have? We had 6 days.
I mean, I had off because I didn't go to that summit that you went to. I didn't go to World.
I had like 6 days. 7 tops.
And that was drama filled too because, you know.
We talked about not caring about anything.
I don't care. Look at my face. I don't care. It was just, this put me on the verge of another divorce.
Yeah.
Like her no tumbling days because she didn't make the team that a lot of her team members made. So like they made a J3 and she made a youth 2 and said J1. And she was just like, why didn't I get moved up? It was her and another girl, like 2 other girls, 3 other girls, maybe 4 of them. So that was like a big thing. It was a big thing.
Took a step back. She was okay with it.
Yeah.
She seems okay with it.
Yeah, I just said, like, I don't want to hear it. Like, so she had to do her thing and talk to the coaches and, like, make herself, whatever. They had to make her feel better. If she felt comfortable with it, that's fine. I just said, you know, she's on 2 teams. She hasn't been on 2 teams in a while. And I just said, I don't want to hear anything about it. I don't want to hear you complain about practice, that you had to practice 4 days a week. I don't want to hear you complain about, like, I don't want to hear it because you're choosing to stay. I'm not telling you that you shouldn't, but I don't want to fucking hear you complain. I don't want to hear it.
Keep your complaints to yourself.
Like, my husband, too. I said, I don't want to hear anybody say anything. I don't want to hear it.
No.
So, is she complaining? No.
No, I feel like she's
not complaining.
Yeah, she's not unhappy.
But it's a lot. Like, I don't know. Like, I lost my carpool. And I don't want to get involved in another one.
No.
So it's just like, whatever. I'm taking her or we're picking her
but
up.
at least her practice at normal hours. Like, Jalen has to be there at 8 o'clock and 8:30 p.m.
Yeah, that does suck. But she has to be there, like, right after school. So, like, or
Yeah. Well, in the summer, it's different.
Well, I guess. But, like, she can't, I don't know, like, right now, she can't go to tutoring after school. Yeah. She can't, like, if she had dance, obviously that's all stuff that is in the fall.
But
so
in the fall, it'll be more weekend. Like, you'll have one weekend practice and one weekday practice, so it's a little easier.
Just a mess.
I'd rather do the weekend.
Then I had to be like one of those days where I dropped her off. So she had cheer at like 5:30. Yeah, that's what she had today. So like last Tuesday, I dropped her off. I went to the fucking baseball game, and I went back to pick her up. Like an idiot.
So
like,
welcome to your Uber driver
like,
era.
I mean, I'm there already, but that was that was fucked up. I didn't even like go home.
This is your Uber driver
I didn't
era.
even go home.
So you have become like we moms at sports moms should have an app that their kids can like order their Uber back to where they are.
We really need to make a business like that.
Fucking ridiculous. No. Like us. Like they could just be like, okay, Uber, come on down.
No, I know, but there should be like an Uber business where it's like people that are trustworthy or I don't know, like we just need to have a business where someone is going to be the reliable one to take the kids everywhere.
I cannot wait for this kid to start driving.
I know.
Like, as scary, it's so scary. Yeah. But at the same time, like, I don't even know how I'm getting her where she has to go in the fall. Like, she's got to get to school, get picked up from school. Well, I mean, get picked up from the bus stop because she's going to take the city bus home. But there's no city bus that goes from that school to our house. So she's going to have to get dropped off on Highland Boulevard and get picked up, driven home because the kids, she's not walking. That's for sure. Mm-hmm. I could see it now. Or she's going to have to go to the gym after. Like,
it's giving me anxiety already.
I don't know. I just want the sun to make me feel better.
I know.
It's Seattle.
Add that on to top of everything. It's very
disgusting.
Sad.
This morning I walked out of my house. I couldn't even see my car because it was so fucking foggy.
Yeah. And look, like this is how I just go out. I'm just literally in sweatpants and sneakers. I haven't worn sandals.
No, I said I'm going to make myself feel cute today. It was supposed to be 78 degrees. So I'm like, I'll wear my sandals. I have cute jeans, cute little top. I go to get out of my car in front of work. I spill an entire cup of coffee in my lap. So now my cute jeans look like I pissed myself the entire day.
Oh, you stayed in the...
What was I supposed to do? My husband wouldn't bring me pants. By the time he's like, oh, I could come bring them now. It was 12:30. I'm like, the day's over. Everyone has seen my coffee-stained pants.
Oh, my God. Well, good thing there was no filming today.
Imagine.
Right? What day is today? Monday?
No, today's Tuesday.
Today's
He
Tuesday.
came yesterday. He'll be
Today's
here.
Tuesday.
He'll be back on
Yes,
Thursday.
he did come yesterday. I was there. Yeah.
Because, everyone thinks that we just film TikToks at our job, but we really work. And it's wedding season. So not only am I working in the office, but I am traveling on the weekends to do hair and makeup for brides and bridal
prom
parties
season.
and prom season and pure chaos. I've been doing hair and makeup literally every single fucking day since the beginning of May.
Yeah. It's rough.
The beginning of May. And like I usually get a lull like in the salon where like I don't get anybody for like color. I'll have like a 2-week break at this point. Nope, everyone wants highlights.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for the summer.
Yeah, they all realize summer, let's be bright. I have literally not stopped. Nothing. No.
No, it stinks.
It took me 4 days to read one book. That's not normal.
Yeah. Although I have to say, I did have a slow day. I think Sunday.
Lucky.
Or when did I have? I don't know. I had like a day where like
Must be nice. What's up?
I don't know. It was great. I just
You did
literally
nothing.
read all day,
Yeah,
one day,
that's
and I
really
really
nice.
did feel like a dirtbag because I really hate when I do that.
But that's just it. Sometimes that's what we need. I can't wait to go on this cruise. Are you coming?
Oh my god. Imagine you book a trip and then you have to question if you're going.
Hold on. We all know Rob. We all know Rob books 37 flights for everything he does. Rob booked a cruise, then decided he was going to book himself as a coach for senior minor all-stars for the Little League. Guess when the games start? The fucking week we go on the cruise.
So he's saying this is an opportunity for Lucas, which it is. Everybody is saying it because you can only be an all-star like for 4 years. And that's it. I don't know. You know what?
You know who it's not an opportunity for? Fucking Jolie, because she's going to have nobody to hang out with on the cruise. So you know what that means? I'm going to be miserable.
I don't know what to say. All I know is that
Ruining my whole vacation.
this is what he's telling me, that I'm going to just go with Luciana. And meanwhile, I'm not even like...
There's 24 of us. You'll be fine. You're not coming.
I said to Tressa, I'm like, okay, you could sit in his seat
We
on
could
the
do
plane.
an episode on the boat.
Great.
Unhinged, unplugged, and floating away.
on the ocean, in the ocean. So
and overboard.
Right.
Who did we throw over?
overboard, right. So imagine that. Like, so now I have to go on a vacation to
Is
another
he
country.
really not coming?
I don't know. I didn't even talk to him because you know what? I don't even have time to talk to him. So like sometimes we don't even speak. We don't
No,
even speak.
yeah.
Then you know what's been pissing me off lately too, and I'm like so aggravated about it that like he'll like maybe I won't talk to him for like the whole day, and he'll like just come and he'll see I'm reading, like, because that's what I like. Listen, when I come home
You
from
want to unwind.
when I come home from work, like that's what I want to do. I don't even put the TV on. I kind of just read my book. If I'm reading a good book, I don't really want you to bother me. He's bothering me. He's touching me. He's asking me questions. He's asking me if the book is good. You don't care if the book is good. You just want to be a pain in the ass. You know, then the Stanley Cup is on, right? So I'm the only one that like really cares. I mean, he watches it, but like, just leave me alone. Like Lucas is spiteful. Like he'll put the Yankee game on, and there's 8,000 Yankee games on a week, and they're
not even doing good.
He fucks me with watching the hockey game. I got to argue with him, and I'm just like, I live here too, man. Like let me watch the TV in the fucking living room, you know. Then when it's time for me to go to bed, I try to go to in the bed without anybody, and I go up there and it's quiet.
You just want peace and quiet.
That's it. Yeah. And I lay in bed and I'm trying to wind down. You know, the TV is on, which is so fucking loud because he must have a hearing problem. And I say, you know, can you lower the TV a little bit? Then he gets mad. Then he's on TikTok just so loud. I don't know if it's like to be spiteful. So last night I said it so calmly. I said, I'm trying to relax also, like you are. Like, put an ear pod in your ear, right, or like something. Like, it's not fair that like now I'm reading the same sentence over and over again because I'm fucking I'm confused. I'm hearing Donald Trump's voice. Like, what are you even listening? Then this is the best too that I hate so much. Every minute when he's on TikTok. Look at this. Yes. Look at this. What? Just send it to me like a normal person.
Put it in the group chat.
So I tell him I would watch TikTok if that's what I wanted to do right now. I'm not in a
I have
TikTok
to tell you,
mood.
I have not watched TikTok in so long
Me
because
either.
I've been so invested in these books. Like,
Yes.
I've just been reading because it helps me shut my mind off.
Yes, I don't. It's like doom scrolling, and I don't have the like.
No.
I realized I haven't been doing that, and you know what else though is an issue? This is an issue that every time I'm on TikTok, obviously I'm on Book Talk, and every other TikTok is about a book.
Right.
That's
And
like
then-
not
yeah,
good because I'm looking into the book. I'm forgetting about the book that I'm reading now, or I'm forgetting about like any other book that I want to read.
Yeah.
And I'm listening to all these people that are reading all the. Now I'm in a dark romance book about this fucking. I don't even know. I don't even know how I got here. It's they play hockey, but it's like that's minimal. It's like the minimal, and he's in like a cult. And
It's unwell.
and the girl has to like, and everyone says this book is fantastic.
What
so I'm
book
like
is it?
30% into it.
I need to know.
Beautiful
what this-
Venom. And the guy's in like a cult with like his hockey friends, and they're all against each other.
Why
and she
are you
has,
reading this?
I don't know, because TikTok told me to. And she,
So why did you listen to TikTok?
I don't know, because everybody was like very convincing.
I'm very confused.
So she has to be initiated.
And you're continuing to read it?
Well, yeah, now I want to know what happens because I'm pretty sure they fall in love. So she had to be
Obviously.
initiated into this cult. She's really in the cult because something happened to her sister, and she thinks that these people in the cult did it to her sister. So she's trying to like find out
so she's
dirt,
like, yeah.
like a spy.
And then falls in love with the cult leader?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, so right now, all I know is like she had to do horrible things to get into the cult.
This sounds like a book I don't want to read.
And now she's there, so she did the horrible things. Now she's in it, but she's just a member. She's not like a senior, and the senior people are supposed to tell her what to do, or I don't even fucking know. But it's fucking weird. I don't know. He told somebody he was gonna cut their tongue.
Forgot to see if my kid had a ride home from cheer.
Side note.
Thanks, Devin, for texting me to make sure I knew you were driving her home.
He told somebody that was like saying something to the girl that he was gonna cut her tongue out. I don't know. It's just like a very.
This doesn't sound fun to me. Well, anyway.
I don't know. So
Yeah,
that's
you
where I am.
st-
So I
stay
have
off
to stay
TikTok,
off
yeah.
TikTok. Basically, is the point of the story because it's taking me down a dark path, and it's taking me down a road with just books, endless books, and I already have endless books to read. So
Frank gets mad because he goes to sleep at a normal hour because he has to get up. We get up at the same time, but like he gets very tired. I do too, but like he has to like sleep. So he'll lay down and I'll like he's laying with me. You're laying literally. You're touching me. Your hand is on top on my leg, my arm. He's like, "Can you cuddle with me?" I am, but you're reading your book. Are you going to sleep? Yes. So go to sleep.
he wants to hold you.
You can hold me,
See, we don't cuddle.
but I'm reading my book. Why? And then I'll be, and then he rolls over and he's playing a video game on his phone, scrolling through TikTok. Are you done yet?
I just think
you can't go to sleep because I'm not going
I
to sleep.
just think they hate that we read. Like it bothers them.
Oh, it just makes my mind shut off. It makes me happy.
Isn't it
makes,
better that we're not talking to you? Like we're not talking to them. Isn't that better?
like that? If that's my vice, let it be my vice.
Like so mad. I
I'm
feel
not
like
doing
they got-
drugs. I'm not. I don't know.
Let us live.
Let me live my life. Let me just pretend for 1 minute that I'm dating the billionaire hockey player, okay?
It's I don't know what the big deal is with why they care so
Let me
much.
just live in my
And then I just
fantasy.
love too where like all of a sudden he wants to talk to me and be my friend. You didn't talk to me like all day. You didn't talk to me all day. I don't know.
Why?
You didn't talk to me the whole day. Now I'm relaxing and you
for
want to talk to me.
For what? For what?
Yeah, so that's just
Or Franco, like, he's not even gonna ever watch this, so I don't really care. He will call me every single time. Like, if I have a break, he knows I have what time my breaks are. He'll call me. What are you doing? What the fuck do you think I'm doing? How's work? It's fucking work. How do you think it's going?
suddenly he wants to speak to you.
Like, and then he'll call me when he's driving. Like, he'll drop off his last like passenger, and on his way back to the city with an empty bus, he'd be like, "I'm on my way back to the city. Would you like a medal?" Why don't you want to talk to me? Because I just walked in the door. I'm trying to get these kids fed, get myself downstairs from my client that's literally walking around to the salon right now, make sure that the laundry started and that the kids aren't killing each other and they're not starved to death. And I'm scarfing something down my throat at the same time. Why don't I want to talk to you?
I have nothing to say. You know what else I hate?
You're always in a rush.
You know what else I hate? When I'm on the phone.
Oh, that's when they want to talk.
Suddenly, everybody has a question.
Everybody.
Suddenly, they're talking extra loud. They have a question. I'm talking, and my husband is listening to my side of the conversation, and he's saying his piece. But I'm not talking to you. I'm not
You
talking
don't even
about
know
you.
what I'm talking about.
I don't want to hear what you have to say. Like, just he making comments.
Who's that? What are they saying? What do they do?
God.
Who's that? Why are they saying? What? I want to know the gossip. No.
I can't do it.
If you were to know the gossip, the phone would be on speaker where you can hear it.
I don't even want to go on the phone near them. Like, I don't even want to do anything until everybody's out of my house.
You know, before the kids realized that I did this, and Frank, I used to say I had a client, and like they weren't really allowed downstairs when I first started doing hair down there because it wasn't their toy room, and I just didn't let them down there. And I would be like, I have to go downstairs. I have a client. Make sure you stay up here. And I would sit in the salon by myself for an hour.
That's nice.
Or two. And just sit there.
Yeah.
But now they know I do that.
Yeah.
Or like if I'm driving to a bridal party, that's like sometimes I'll drive without the radio on.
I had to do that today and yesterday because my phone is not connecting to my...
No, I do it just to...
No, I know, but I liked it, I'm saying.
Yeah,
I did it and I was okay.
No, but then Frank will call me like, oh, you want me to keep you company on your drive? The fuck I don't.
No.
I want to listen to the navigation. Either
I want to be in silence or I want to listen to a book or I want to... Like, I don't... Even when I'm driving...
To focus, I tell him.
Yeah, I don't want to even talk. Like, I used to want to talk when I had anxiety and now I don't want to.
I go to the same venues multiple times. I know where I'm going. I have to follow the navigation. I can get there with my eyes closed.
Yeah.
I don't need to talk to you. The less we talk, the better it is. Like, we don't fight.
Yeah.
The more I see him and like talk to him, the more we...
Yeah, I get it.
We bicker. And I tell him I should have been a lesbian.
I get it.
I just don't.
If I came down here like by myself...
No, everybody wants.
No, I can't. Like, I did on Sunday, we weren't doing anything, right? And I think Luciana was with my friend Danielle and Lucas was with my parents. And all I did the whole day was do laundry because I don't want anyone to do my laundry. I wanted to do it myself. And I had a lot of laundry. So I'm doing like, let's say I'm on my third load. And he says something from me. He's downstairs watching TV. And it's so loud. And he's like, he hears me shut the dryer door. And he's like, what are you doing up there? I'm like, I'm doing laundry. He's like, are you doing like one piece of laundry at a time? Because I guess he just kept hearing the door close.
No, it's called 30 fucking
I was doing a lot of loads, but I was doing like 2 blankets at a time. That, you know, I was only doing 2 blankets at a time. Like, so whatever. But I said, like, am I bothering you? Like, you're downstairs watching TV. What do you care what I'm doing? Am I bothering you that I'm fucking doing the laundry? Like, the audacity.
Am I
And that's what I did the whole day. I literally just did my laundry.
It's literally a whole day thing.
And I picked my clothes up off the floor and put them in my closet because that needed to be done. Like,
everything's on the chair.
I just couldn't believe that.
Everything's on the fucking chair.
I just couldn't believe that, like, the audacity to tell me, like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Am I disturbing your peace with your fucking loud-ass TV?
So safe to say, if you're not married, you're smart.
Don't get married.
Don't do it.
Don't go there.
It's not worth it. Oh, the fiesta. We went to a fiesta.
Oh, that was nice.
It was fun. One of our mom friends from the school had a end of year fiesta for the parents in the neighborhood. It was so much fun.
Beautiful house. She got a Mexican food truck. Yeah. It was so good.
She had a whole taco station.
She had a bartender.
Yeah, it was very delicious. It was very, very good. We had a fun time. It was a nice night. Like, it poured for 15 minutes. Literally 15 minutes. And then, like, it was so nice after that.
Yeah, I mean, it was
got
chilly.
a little chilly.
I brought a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
And I wore my hair like in a braid
Which was smart.
back because I texted her early in the day. I'm like, is there any way that you could just like blow me out? So she said yeah, and then I never like even reached out to her because I kind of like fell asleep. I took like a little nap, which was more important than my hair. So I'm like, you know what? It's gonna be humid anyway.
But you were so smart.
Yes, everybody said I wish I did that.
I blew my hair out, and in the minute it took me to walk from my house to her car, my hair was curly.
Yeah, but so that was everybody. And then I brought a sweatshirt.
Not from the rain, from the humidity.
Yeah, very humid. And then I brought my sweatshirt because I bring my sweatshirt everywhere and I'm freezing everywhere and I put it on and they're like, wow, I just wanted to look cute and I didn't bring a sweatshirt. I'm like, I don't fucking care if I look cute.
You know, she had a pinata. We never did it.
I know, I saw that.
It's so cute. She had a Jose Cuervo, right? It was a Patron tequila. Pinata.
Yeah. It was very cute.
But the tacos, I mean, they were so really good. And then she had like a whole taco station set up, and then the food truck had empanadas, churros, macaroni and cheese, pulled pork, quesadillas. It was so good.
It was really good.
It was. We had a very good time. It was a nice little.
It was a nice little night. Our kids stayed at my house.
Yeah, they did.
They didn't burn anything down.
No, they didn't destroy anything.
And that's that. That's it for that.
So that's June. We still have 2 weeks to go. And then we go on our cruise.
Maybe. No.
You're coming on the cruise.
Yeah.
I don't really care. I don't.
I'm coming on the cruise. I'm just saying, like, imagine.
And then we go to Vegas.
Yeah, I said, and then he was looking at last year's All-Stars or something like that, and he said, guess what day that they had a game? And I said, oh, August 4th, because that's when we're going to see the Backstreet Boys. So he said, no, August 3rd, which is my birthday.
That's actually when we're going to see the Backstreet Boys.
Is it really? Is that
we're going on your birthday, he told me.
I don't know why you keep saying that.
Why
do I think that we're going August 4th?
He said August 3rd.
I even told that girl Leslie we were going August 4th.
Did he
I think she said she was going August 3rd.
He told me it was
I don't
on
know. I
your
honestly
birthday.
don't know, but obviously
he didn't even tell us he got the damn tickets.
Obviously, we're going prior to going to the concert, so we're gonna go the day before, whatever day the concert
Friday.
is.
We're gonna go.
Okay, so, whatever. He said that's when the All-Star game was last year. So I said, but that is something I would go by myself. I would go by myself with Tressa to Vegas, and I don't need him to come.
No, we don't need anybody.
So that's something that I understand. Like, he could stay home and not have to come. But, like, a cruise for a week in another country, like, I'm just a little concerned. But
I mean, it's
fine. I mean, there is a lot of people
there's
going.
Like
it's
28
not
of us going, and only 27 of us don't have anxiety. 26. I have anxiety.
No, I mean, I'm good.
Listen, you'll be fine. And Luch is self-sufficient. She's a whole adult.
That's the thing. I just said, like, if she wanted to, like, say everyone's going jet skiing. They went jet skiing last summer. I didn't go jet skiing.
Someone will take
I don't want to just leave the kid up to, I don't want to leave that responsibility on somebody, but I don't want to jet ski because I'm going to have a panic attack. I don't want to do that.
Luciana going jet skiing.
No, she didn't go jet skiing last year either.
She's not that type of kid. She would have died if she would.
I would have did a Sammy. Sammy had to turn around.
Yeah,
I would have did that 100%.
The jet skiing last year was in Bermuda was no joke. She would have died. It was 50 miles an hour for 2.5, 3 hours through the Bermuda Triangle. Like, I didn't even sign up for that. She definitely would have. No,
so I'm not into that. Even the thing, what didn't we go on?
The catamaran.
The catamaran.
Yeah.
It was fucking raining. She looked at the boat. I looked at the boat.
The boat is going. The catamaran is going like this.
It looked like a Gilligan's Island.
I said
boat.
Nope.
So I said to her, "Okay, if you don't want to go, I won't go." And then we stayed behind, and then that was the best day ever. I didn't care that I stayed behind.
We went to the spa. We got massages, little facial.
I don't have like FOMO. Like, if somebody wants to do something, they could do it. But I don't want to, like, if it's going to affect my kid.
I think it's really just like the beach. We're going to St. Martin and St. Thomas. It's not like an excursion-y. Like, we're literally just going to go to the beach. Yeah. And we're not there that long. We're on the boat a lot for this cruise.
Yeah.
So that's it. She's coming on the cruise, and I don't really care.
I am. We don't know where Rob is doing, or Lucas.
Lucas is going to be the demise of my trip, because if Jolie is not having fun, then I'm not having fun. Maybe she'll make a friend.
I know. I feel like
she's not going to make a friend.
I don't know. I feel like they'll hang out with her though. They'll go on the.
Oh yeah, I'm worried about nighttime when I want to, like, have fun. Like last year, I had to keep going back to the room because the kid didn't want to go to the kids club. And she had friends. There was a lot of friends on the boat for her last year. There was like 6 of them their age. And they still drove. Remember that they just still drove us a little crazy.
Well, they were in the arcade. They spent so much money. Like just a lot of.
The first day. So
last
last year's cruise, it rained. Speaking of rain, it rained the first 3 days that we were at sea for 3 days going to Bermuda, and it rained all 3 days. And the first day, they were bored. So Lucas and Jolie and 3 of the other kids, our friends' twins and little London over there, they all go to the arcade. And they come back, and Jolie has a Starbucks, a Trenta Starbucks strawberry acai refresher, and a cake pop. And I'm like, where'd you get that from? She's like, my key card. $25. That wasn't the best part. The best part was the $400 each kid spent in the arcade. They were in there for an hour.
Well, which I think
it was like $8 a game.
I think it's ridiculous that you have to pay for the games. I wish that just it was like an
Like
arcade where it's just free.
But I think it's ridiculous that like
that is ridiculous.
the cruise, like they just let you just.
Yeah, but we got money back because I guess we said like you know
what the fuck,
this is not
$400. They spent like $1,800 between
on
5
like
kids
shit.
in the arcade. There was 6 games in the whole arcade. That's what happens when you let them roam free.
No, right. And they were quiet.
So wait till this year's cruise, guys. It's going to be fun. So much fun. Tell us your fun vacation stories with your kids. What have your kids done on vacation that made you say, what the fuck?
And do you go on vacation by yourself?
Oh, do you vacation without your kids? Because I feel like we do that.
I do. And I feel like people talk about me.
Yeah, I feel like people are like, you go away without your kids.
I will leave my kids in a heartbeat. I'm with my kids every day.
Heartbeat. I'm going on vacation. Because you know what? We need a break too.
Yeah.
We do everything for these kids. I'm allowed to go away for a few days without them.
A lot of our vacations are because of them.
Literally, our entire year, we travel because of cheerleading with them. Then we go on the cruise because they want to go with their friends. We like to go too, but like, where I'm doing it so that they're with their friends. I want to go on vacation for myself. So we're going to go to Vegas. I may go to Cancun for my brother's friend's wedding in November. We're still deciding on that.
Fun.
Just 4 nights. Like I need to get away too.
Yeah,
my mom, thank God I have good parents and they help.
And that's what people are aggravated about. But
my parents never stayed home. Like when we were growing up, my parents went on vacation twice a year without us. They went to Vegas constantly they went with us and they went without us. Like they always took a vacation with us during the year and a vacation without us. They left us with my grandparents, with my aunts and uncles. Like
I was always with my sister.
They left us.
Or my grandfather, like every day. Like even if my mother just went to work, I was, nobody was home to watch me. I had to stay with people.
No,
like,
my kid.
I was okay. I was fine.
I remember like my mom's leaving me again, and then like I'm like, oh, Aunt Mary's coming to watch us. Fuck yeah! Like 4 days with Aunt Mary, I'm in. Bye. Have fun in Vegas. See ya.
Yeah.
But like they never. No one ever felt bad that they were leaving us.
I truly don't feel bad.
No.
Look at my face. I don't feel bad.
My kids get more than enough.
I don't care if anyone wants to talk about me. I don't care.
No, I think it's healthy for you to go on vacation.
I need like a second also. Yeah, like
right. Like you and your husband need time. I think that's very healthy for you to be with just your husband and like go and hang out. And even like sometimes we'll go to Atlantic City for 2 nights, like just to get away. Like we literally just go have dinner and like hang out. Like there was one night I'm like, we can go, and I'm literally sitting in the hotel room. Like we can eat dinner and just sit in the room. Like I just need to get away and like.
Well, that's what I did in
Vegas.
Away. Yeah, I didn't even like see my husband in Vegas. That was like 3 days. Yeah, we came home early actually too.
Sometimes
he's another one. He doesn't really like. He's not the type. Like he doesn't like to sleep out. Very weird. He's always been
he's
like
an only
that.
child. That's why.
I don't know. He's always been like that. Even like his friends say it. Like if they had a shore house, he didn't want to sleep at the shore house. He's like, yeah, because why am I sleeping on an uncomfortable couch when I have a bed? Like
it's because
I don't know.
Talk to any only child. Kim is the same way. You talk to any only child that you know, they don't like to sleep out. I don't know. It's weird.
I mean, I always slept.
I slept everywhere.
I slept everywhere. I slept on the floor. I slept in motels. I slept in cars. Like I don't know. I did like weird shit when I was younger.
I did
like
too.
And then when I was little younger, like elementary school, I slept at my friend's house a lot.
Always.
So I never had like this guy doesn't even wanna.
No.
he gets like so aggravated when he's got to like sleep out. I never seen it. Not that we obviously where are we going? Like I mean, but if we're in Atlantic City, okay, like I guess that's acceptable. But
Yeah, it doesn't really bother me at all.
it doesn't
I
bother
enjoy
me
it.
either as long as it's clean.
Right.
Or like say we go to Boston or something. Like maybe he'll like drive home. Like why?
It's a long drive.
Like, why would you do that?
He doesn't make a lot of sense. He gives himself stress. Like, he causes his own stress. But we love him anyway.
He stayed home Thursday and Friday because it was no school both days, and
It was beautiful out.
yeah, I guess because it was nice out, and I thought he was just staying home on Friday, but he's like, no, I'm gonna stay home Tuesday and Friday. So he did, but I think he was like lost. He's like, oh, this is what you're gonna do all day. Like I guess just with the kids and just like He just said I was better off going to work.
I
was
was
annoying
so
and blah
peaceful.
blah blah.
My kids were here.
Oh yeah, Jolie stayed with us like the whole weekend. Did Jalen sleep over that day? I don't even know.
No, she didn't. Jolie did, but Jolie was here.
Yeah, and then we
all
went to
day.
the field.
Like, I didn't see Jolie Thursday or
like
Friday.
I said to Lucas, like, she has a home. I don't know, like,
Yeah,
because he
no.
came up to me. He's like, Jolie's not sleeping over tonight. I'm like, well, she has parents. I don't know, maybe she misses them.
I worked from home on Friday. It was so peaceful. Nobody was home. Jalen had prom Thursday. That's why she had her 8th grade dance, prom, whatever you want to call it. And so she didn't come home till like 1 o'clock Friday. And then she went upstairs and went to sleep because she was exhausted. So I literally was home by myself all day Friday. I worked. It was peaceful. On my break, I cleaned the basement. I did some laundry. I said, this is nice.
Yeah, I did a lot of work on Friday too.
I get more
also.
done, I feel like, at home because nobody bothers me.
I don't feel that way. I never feel that way about work.
Nobody
from home.
bothers me.
But I've been working on my laptop in my dining room. Like I have a computer literally right here. I have everything I need right here in this room.
I can't work on my laptop.
and I
Well,
can't.
your laptop's
I
big.
don't come down here. I hate my.
I hate
It's
it.
big and it's fine. And I don't agree with working on the laptop.
No,
I don't
no.
agree with working from home because I personally just don't like it. But I did a lot from home, and I realized like the things I could do. I could just like sit on the couch and like and get like answer emails and like
Yeah, you
it's
get a lot.
good.
I got
Like,
a lot
honestly.
done. I get a lot done working from home.
So I mean, but they're like
Work wise, like nobody bothers. I feel like nobody's like harassing me if I'm not in the office.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm always. You're never like off if you're always with the computer. Like I don't really clock in or anything like that, so it doesn't really matter to me. But like, I just feel like I'm just. I don't know. I could do anything. Like I was emailing reports at like 10:30 at night, like one night.
Yeah.
Because I was just awake and whatever it was.
That's how I keep getting emails.
From what?
Hiring for HR.
Oh.
All night long. My phone's just buzzing. Doesn't anybody like take a break?
I guess not. Because see, I bothered somebody. I guess at 10:30 when I was sending emails.
If I was reading my book and got a work email, I'd be freaking pissed.
Yeah.
Good thing she doesn't email me.
I don't really email many people. I really try to keep everything at a minimum.
All right. Wow. Stanley Cup playoffs.
Yes.
The Panthers are up 2-1.
Wow.
What a game last night.
Wow. So the first game, was that the first game where I was texting you and you weren't, you were just sleeping?
Yeah.
Or that
no,
maybe that was
no,
the
no,
second
no.
game.
It was the second game.
That was when
I
the Panthers
sleeping.
won the last game. Not this game yesterday, but the
Game
before
2.
that, game 2. And a lot was going on.
A lot.
I'm texting them in like our chat. Nobody's answering me.
We were sleeping.
And then last night, that's when they went into double overtime. It was 12 at midnight. I was downstairs by myself.
I think it was Friday night, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I had an early wedding on Saturday.
I was screaming.
I had to get up at like 4:30 in the morning, so I had to go to sleep.
Yeah, it was like, that was serious. And then Frank is like, well, it wasn't the Rangers, so like I didn't care. I went to sleep after a while because it just kept going. Like it wasn't stopping.
Double overtime, like that's a long. That's like a 2-hour game.
It was fucking.
I mean,
literally 12:30 when it ended.
Yeah.
And then last
Started
night,
at 8.
so I missed a lot last night because I fell asleep. So my husband, when I went upstairs,
good.
well, they were all fighting. Listen, I stopped watching it maybe like the beginning of the third period.
There was a lot of fights,
and they were already saying that if they keep they're gonna get ejected, and there's gonna be a lot of trouble if they keep fighting because it just wasn't stopping. But I love that. Like I love when they fight. Like I'm here for it. It was very entertaining. I want the Panthers to win, so I was happy. Whatever. Yeah. Then I went to I went upstairs. I went to bed. And then my husband just like woke me up. He's like, "You're missing it." I'm like, "What?"
They destroyed.
What?
They destroyed.
He's like,
Edmonton.
"You missed all the fighting," and because they were still fighting. Like after every period, they fought each other. Like the game
the
bell rang.
The game was over. And they were
right. They were just
the
still
whole
on the ice
team was
fighting.
just- I loved
Everybody's stuff was on the
it. I
ice.
loved it.
So I missed a lot of it. So I actually wanted to go on TikTok today to see like what people were saying, but I didn't even get there either.
So speaking of TikTok, our girl Allie posted a TikTok about Brad Marchand and the Florida. Not only did the Florida Panthers like it and commented, Brad Marchand also looked at it.
Like, Allie girl.
Allie, girl, this is it.
You made it.
You made it.
I know. So that's when we said we really have to like get on.
We gotta up our TikTok game. TikTok.
Yeah, we can't even fucking get it together.
Maybe in July.
We should. We really should. Every week we should
day.
do a TikTok. We
do
always
a
say
couple.
we save TikToks.
We
could do them. We don't do them.
We have to do them like every single day. Like we have to constantly. We need a social media manager. Do you know anybody? Anybody? Who
it's a non-paying
wants
position.
to help us with social media? It is references only. You'll get references. We'll say how good you are, but we're not paying you. Not yet.
I'll make you cookies. That's how I'll pay you.
We'll pay you in food. Yeah. And alcohol.
Something has to give. I don't know. We have to like amp. And then we finally saw proof of life from Matt Rempe.
He got a haircut.
And he was at like an event in this
influencer.
city.
Yeah,
and I was like trying to look to see what it was. And it was like for creators.
We fucked up.
So I sent her a message. I'm like, well, we're creators.
How did we not know?
Like, where was this?
We're going to get better at this. Episode 20.
So that was that.
We're getting there. We're trying. I feel like we're doing much better than we have been.
We say that every episode. Yeah. Every episode, you say that.
If you believe it,
and yeah,
they will come.
If you build it, they will come. And I'm just like,
we still don't have these damn microphones.
I know, just everything. I had a rough day today. Like, she's like, "Do you want to film?" I'm like, "I'm having an emergency right now." She had to sit on my couch while I was on the phone for 25 minutes.
It was a fun time.
Like just crazy shit.
Chaos
just
coordinator.
It just follows me.
We are literally just chaos. That's it. All right. This was fun.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe next week we'll do a giveaway.
Yes, we are going to do a giveaway.
Talking about it, and we just never executed it.
We didn't. What would you guys like? Like, if we did a giveaway, what would you want it to be? We were thinking like a Fanatics gift card, a bog bag, some summer stuff, maybe some books.
Mm-hmm.
But
like our favorite things, maybe?
Yeah, a couple of our favorite things. But we have to like gear it towards men and women. What if we do like... Yeah. All right. Well, you guys let us know. What do you think we should give away?
We have to look into this.
We're going to figure it out. Tell us what you want to hear. Tell us what you want to win. Yeah. If you were to enter our giveaway, what would you want to win? Okay. We got to go to bed now because it's 10 o'clock.
Do you know where your children are?
No, my kid's at cheerleading.
It is 10 o'clock. It's
shocker.
It's 10 p.m.